Ain't nothing but a heartache. Yeah, so Irving Police Department was like, yo, flood watch for Dallas County in Texas till 7 p.m. tomorrow, which is today, like right now. But 12:24 now, 31 minutes ago, it was yesterday. Now I'm confusing myself. But I went and checked it out, and sure enough, yeah, that looks like a horseshoe of flood watches across Texas into Oklahoma and New Mexico, though it's stopping at the borders of the states around them. And then up here, Iowa, Illinois, more flooding. So here we're looking at excessive rain outlook. And then the day after, more excessive rain outlook across Texas. And if you really want to go look at it, sidebar, what is that? It's crazy looking. You don't see that every day. What is going on? All right, back to the here. So you have this storm kicking up. Apparently, it was causing major flooding in Iowa. I heard someone say catastrophic flooding, which is a bad scene, man. It's been happening. Super multiple states, often and early for like the last week. And nobody knows where the next big flood is going to be. But a lot of times we have good guesses. And we are watching the dates of around the 16th for some type of possible tropical development. But regardless, Florida's probably going to get a shit ton of rain. But yeah, you're on high alert for possible hurricanes in the second half of July. You know, just standard wise, that's how July's work. And in less than 24 hours, Saturn goes retrograde. Sidebar. Yeah, the upcoming week looks pretty floody. So, Florida, you know, they haven't included, or they have included, because this goes to the 3 to 7 day chart. So, over the next 48 hours, Texas, you're definitely looking at flooding possibilities. Okay. Blackpink in your area, if you were in Los Angeles. Superman in your area, if you go to the theater this weekend. I saw it. I go to 97. If you like comic book movies, this is the movie for you. Early morning lightning over Chicago, captured by Barry Butler. All right, let's look alive with our game faces on. And please, try and have some fun this weekend. But play defense. Watch out for people crashing out. Something that happens to the best of us from time to time. Hey, look how much Superman video games have progressed since the Atari. Look in your mind by remembering newer video games that you've seen, unlike PlayStations. Okay, great. But yeah, we're definitely on red alert for hurricane seasons and watches. Crypto was cool. Yeah, I was surprised to see the concept of space harem for billionaires and trillionaires enter into the Superman vernacular. There you go. Picture unrelated. All right. Have a super weekend. While having a plan, if you live along the Gulf or just anywhere for flash floods or hurricanes. Florida storm chasers, here's a look at the threat level of impacts the potential tropical system could deliver across the state of Florida during the next 5 days. And as I've been saying for a week or two now, the 16th is the next date that we're watching out for craziness or hurricanes or both. In the Indy 500, you could see a tornado from the track or the party barge. Landlocked party barge. There you go. Wow. This persistent pattern of extreme rainfall events is definitely the most rosy vortex weather has ever seen. I think this was Iowa earlier. All right, you may see this and be like, oh, how cute. An outhouse and a traffic bucket have become friends. But what it really is the flooding disaster today in Iowa. But, and then the cone fell over. The bucket, traffic bucket. Our car hit the traffic bucket. So it started off cute and then it was tragic. I saw this today. Joe Rogan was like, Martian mice created the measles. Wait, I read that wrong. For the purpose of alliteration. Lyme disease was man-made. Oh. What? This is the part of the show where I cuss. All right, Joe. Even if that is true, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that information? How does that help? Like, and how did you prove this? Would you carbon date the theory? Yeah, I don't know. Hold on a second. All right, your frozen margarita of information is about to come with some salt. Mike, gag, liar, die. Gag, liar, die? Weird. Tropics. GFS. Getting very aggressive now in developing something near Florida. The Euro is not on board. Something to watch. But until the Euro is on board, take these runs with a grain of salt. Yeah, so depression, tropical storm, hurricane. Either way, shit tons of moisture. Oh, I wonder what the sun's doing. Super fascinating and interesting stuff. Look at that coronal hole. What does that look like to you? Almost looks like a lady's legs. There's her shoe and her leg. And then there's her other leg and shoe. And there's her body. Or whatever. You ever have those days you can't get women off your mind? Yeah, it sounds like a country song. Oh, look at that one. Solar filament dancing, dancing. That's interesting. Man, I need to get more pep in my step. Yeah, that's interesting. Butterfly wings effect, solar style. In the black box. Watch. It shows every once in a while to say, hey. The black box. Here you go. You ready? Was that it? Okay, there you go. Oh, yeah, so we're watching the Gulf. And technically, we're watching the Atlantic as well. It is hurricane season. At some point, hurricane season peaks. All right. Hug them if you got them. And I'll try and get some more pep in my step. God bless everyone. Thank you for being awesome. Talk to you soon. But wait, there's more. Crap. I meant to show this to y'all at the start. These are chunky. Look at these storms. Look how chunky they are. These can be dropping heavy rain up in Tip-Top, Stovetop, Texas. And then over here, those dropping heavy rain in the red areas. And up in here. So those are some chunky ass storms. To kick off, your Saturn's about to go retrograde Saturday. All right. There you go. Yeah.